أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وآله الطيبين الطاهرين واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين إلى يوم الدين. So inshallah we will be continuing a Madina Arabic book 3 lesson 10. This is the last lesson of this book. Inshallah I'll try to finish this lesson today with the exercises and points to remember. So the pace would be rather faster. You can slow down the speed or you can repeat it as many times as you can understand, inshallah. Let's begin. الدرس العاشر lesson 10. ذهب زكريا. زكريا went لزيارة حامد for the ziyarat of Hamid, to see Hamid. الزيارة means to see. To see. لزيارة حامد بعد صلاة الفجر, after the Fajr prayers. ولكنه ما but he ما وجده, did not find him. ما وجده, did not find, he did not find him. في البيت, in the house. فقال لابنه, or you can also pronounce it لابنه. فقال لابنه موسى, and he said to his son Musa. So he said to his son Musa, أين أبوك? Where is your father? Musa replies, ذهب إلى السوق. He went to the market. Zakaria says, أيذهب إلى السوق كل يوم? Does he go to the market every day? Does he go to the market every day? Musa replies, نعم, yes. يذهب دائما إلى السوق بعد صلاة الفجر. نعم, yes. يذهب, he goes, دائما, always, إلى السوق, to the market, بعد صلاة الفجر. زكريا, متى يرجع من السوق؟ متى يرجع من السوق? I always pronounce these last diacritic marks because we are learning, so that is why we should know in what condition it is. For example, min as-suq is jar majroor, so I pronounce it min as-suqi and not min as-suq. Okay? Mata yarji'u. Mata means when. Yarji'u means he returns. Min as-suq, from the market. Musa replies, yarji'u fi as-sa'ati as-sabi'ati. He returns fi as-sa'ati as-sabi'ati, on the 7th hour. On the 7th hour. Or you can also say at 7 o'clock. وَأَحْيَانًا, this is a new word for you, and sometimes في الساعة الثامنة, in the 8th hour. Zakaria says, ماذا يفعل في البيت? ماذا, what, يفعل, he do or he does, في البيت, in the house. ماذا يفعل في البيت? What does he do in the house? Musa replies, يقرأ الصحف. He reads the magazines. ويسمع الأخبار من الإذاعة. So the word صحف is In general sense, it is used um, as any book. Okay, any book that is written and the pages of the book, the parts of the book are binded together, then it is called suhuf. Okay, if the binding is not there, then it's not called a suhuf. So this is suhuf. And in the application meaning, it can be the Quran. So he reads. If it was Quran, then they would definitely indicate it. So يقرأ الصحف ويسمع الأخبار من الإذاعة. So Zakaria asks again, متى يذهب إلى المصنع? مصنع, factory. You have heard the word صنعة. صنعت उर्दू में भी कहते हैं صنعت यानी factory. Musa says يذهب في الساعة التاسعة والنصف. So he goes يذهب, he goes في الساعة التاسعة, at the ninth hour, والنصف, and half, like he goes at 9:30. Zakaria says ومتى يرجع من هناك, and mata, when, yarji'u, he returns, min hunak, from there. Musa replies, yarji'u fi sa'ati al-wahidati wan-nisfi. Yarji'u, he returns, fi sa'ati al-wahidati, or at the first hour, wan-nisf, and half an hour, like he returns at 1:30. Avissaniyati. Now, avissaniyati. What is this avissaniyati? Aw means or. Saniyati means a second. So either he returns at 1:30 or he returns at the second hour, which is 2 o'clock, right? So يرجع في الساعة الواحدة والنصف أو الثانية. यानी वो 1:30-2 बजे तक आ जाते हैं. He comes at 1:30 till uh, 2 o'clock. Now, Zakaria asks, أيذهب إلى المصنع مرة أخرى بعد الظهر؟ أيذهب, does he go? يذهب, he goes. أيذهب, does he go? إلى المصنع, to the factory. مرة أخرى, once again, another time. مرة means time. أخرى means another time. بعد الظهر, after the ظهر. Musa says لا يذهب بعد الظهر. He does not go after الظهر. फिर क्या करते हैं? يجلس هنا, he sits there, في مكتبتي, in the library, بعد صلاة العصر, after the Asr prayers. So Zakaria says again, كم عاملا, how many workers? عمل يعمل عامل. So عامل turns to كم عاملا, how many workers? يعمل, work. في مصنعكم, in your factory. Musa replies, مصنع. Sorry for that. مصنعنا, مصنعنا, our factory. ليس بكبير, ليس بكبير, is not big. يعمل فيه, work in it. مئة وخمسة وعشرون عاملا ومهندسان. مئة, 100, 100. خمسة, 5. عشرون 20. What it makes? 125 عاملز, workers. ومهندسان, two engineers. ومهندسان, two engineers. So again, Musa says, مصنعنا, our factory, ليس بكبير, is not big. يعمل فيه, in it work, 125 125 عاملا, workers. ومهندسان, and two engineers. Zakaria says, الساعة الآن 9 إلا ربع وما رجع أبوك. Yes, I will explain this sentence. This is a complex one for you. So, الساعة الآن. الساعة means the time. الآن means now. The time now. التاسعة is 9 o'clock. إلا ربعا, except ربع. What is ربع? 1/4. What is 1/4? 15 minutes. So it simply means it's 15 minutes to 9. 15 minutes to 9. 9 बजने में 15 मिनट बाकी हैं. 9 बजने में, जिसको हम उर्दू में कहते हैं पौने 9. पौने 9. ओके, पौने 9 बज रहे हैं. तुम्हारे अब्बू कब आएंगे? वमा रजा अबू का, and your father did not return. Musa says, لعله, maybe, perhaps, يرجع اليوم, he returns today, متأخرا, late. لعله, perhaps, يرجع اليوم. You know these two words. يرجع means he returns. اليوم, today. So perhaps this is a new word. No, this has been done before. Perhaps متأخرا, late. So this is it. Now we'll begin the exercises. But before beginning the exercise, let's discuss a little bit of tarakib, inshallah. Now this is the narrator. ذهب زكريا, جملة الفعلية, لزيارة حامد. So this is simple. We have explained it. This is fa'il. Zakaria is the fa'il. Ziyarat Hamidin. Lam harf jar. Ziyarat majroor. Ziyarat mudaf Hamidin. Mudafun ilayh. Ziyarat mudaf Hamidin. Mudafun ilayh. Mudafun ilayh. بعد صلاة الفجر. You know this. بعد is zarfu zaman, and صلاة الفجر is mudaf mudafun ilayh, which is again mudafun ilayh to the بعد, which is mudaf and which is mansoob. Okay, بعد, not بعدو, بعد. And then ولكنه. So now lakin, ismu lakin is who, and ma wajadahu, everything else is the khabaru lakinna. Ma wajadahu, he did not find. So البيت. فقال لابنه. فقال is تفريع, and قال is فعل, and لابنه is مفعول به, and Musa is the badal. Yes, Musa is the badal. This is called badal, यानी उसका नाम. मेरी बहन फातिमा, right? My sister Fatima. What does it mean? My sister's name is Fatima. Likewise, فقال لابنه موسى. So So he says to his son Musa. So the name of his son, the son of Zakaria, is Musa. Again, Abuka is mudaf mudafun ilayh. Oh, okay. Zahaba ila suq. Now you see, a sentence can be like this. Wait, we have the fa'il and the fa'il together in this word, zahaba. He went. Ila suqi. What is ila suqi? Ila suqi is an attached part. It's not a sentence. It's not the khabar, but it is attached to the zahaba. Okay, these are called attachments. Now, inshallah, we will discuss them in detail. Okay, مفعول به غير صريح. It is called. Inshallah, I'll explain in detail in the next book. Now, أيذهب إلى السوق كل يوم. كل يوم, you know that كل is مضاف, يوم is مضاف إليه. نعم يذهب دائما. يذهب دائما is the مفعول فيه. دائما, always the adverb of manner. إلى السوق بعد صلاة الفجر. متى يرجع من السوق. متى is a question, and this is easy. Moving on. يرجع في الساعة السابعة. Okay. في الساعة is جار مجرور. السابعة is the عدد معدود. So وأحيانا, again an adverb of manner. في الساعة الثامنة, same thing. ماذا يفعل في البيت. Easy. يقرأ الصحف. He reads books and magazines. صحف or the Quran. ويسمح الأخبار, same thing. يقرأ الصحف فعل فاعل. يسمع الأخبار فعل فاعل. من الإذاعة is غير صريح. A phrase attached to the sentence, which is neither the fa'il nor it is the maf'ul. For example, we say من الإذاعة. من الإذاعة. So ويسمح الأخبار, he listens to the news. ويسمع الأخبار, he listens to the news, is the fa'il and fa'il. So what is this من الإذاعة? It is an attached part, an attached phrase, which is neither the fa'il, it is nor the maf'ul. Okay? This is an added phrase. Just write added phrase. We will be learning about added phrases in sentences. Either the added phrase is added to the fa'il, or the added phrase is added to the maf'ul. متى يذهب إلى المصنع. Easy. إلى المصنع is it is easy. I don't need to explain this too much. Okay. ومتى يرجع من هناك. يرجع في الساعة الواحدة والنصف أو الثانية. Yes, there is something here to explain. So this أو الثانية is going to be just like الواحدة والنصف. Like this is the أو الساعة الثانية. Okay. The real sentence is يرجع في الساعة الواحدة والنصف أو الساعة الثانية. Okay, remember that. So now we start doing hazaf. What is hazaf? When you just drop a word from the sentence, you don't repeat it again and again, right? So this the sa'at again was mahzuf. So here we have got أيذهب إلى المصنع مرة أخرى بعد الظهر. بعد الظهر is again ظرف, and إلى المصنع is جار مجرور. مرة أخرى is مفعول. لا يذهب. لا يذهب is the حرف النفي. لا نافية. يذهب. لا يذهب, he does not go, so this is لا نافية. بعد الظهر again the same thing. يجلس هناك في مكتبة بعد صلاة العصر. Okay. So Zakaria, كم عاملا? Again, عدد معدود. كم عاملا? How many workers? So مصنعكم, مصنعكم, your factory. So في مصنعكم is جار مجرور and مصنعكم is itself is مضاف مضاف إليه. Again مصنعنا is مضاف مضاف إليه ليس بكبير. You have maybe you have learned about the use of laysa. So after laysa we can use the word the letter B, and because of this B the next word, the next noun would be majrur. Okay, let's move on and look at the points to remember. In this lesson, we learn the following. Number one point, the present tense of the Arabic verb. The Arabic verb has only three forms. They are the past tense, which is called Madi, the present future tense, which is called Al Mudari', and the imperative, which is called the Amr. Okay, so there is no future tense, there is no present tense. There is one word for present future tense. We have already learned that the Madi in lesson 1 we will learn about Mudari', we will learn the Amr in book 4. In the Mudari', one of the four letters Hamza Ta Ya Noon prefixed to the verb, we have learned that he wrote means kataba. Now he writes is yaktubu. Yaktubu. Our students already know this because they have done the ilm sarf basic course, so they know yaktubu means he writes. Nothing to explain. Every fi'l mudari starts with one of the four letters, huruf atain, right? So hamza ta ya noon. Okay, he writes. So in okay, let me do this part again. In the mudare, one of the four letters hamza ta ya noon is prefixed to the verb. We have learned that he wrote is kataba. Now he writes is yaktubu. Note that yaktubu means he writes, or he is writing, or he will write. For all the three expressions, the same word will be used yaktubu. Now let us see the difference between the forms of the Madi and the Mudare. So kataba, yaktubu. We have learned that most Arabic verbs have three letters or radicals. In the Madi, the first radical has fatha, and the Mudare, it has the sukun. The third radical has fatha in the Madi and the Dhamma in the Mudare. The second radical may have any of the three vowels, fatha, kasra, or Dhamma, both in the Madi as well as in the Mudare. According to the vowel of the second radical, verbs are classified in six groups. We learn four of these in this lesson. The first one, number A, is A and U group. अरे भाई सीधा सीधा नाम ही बता दो ना नसरा यंसुरु kataba yaktubu. Okay, kataba yaktubu. This is the first one. So our students already know kataba yaktubu. This is a pattern. This pattern, kataba yaktubu, is a pattern, and this is from bab nasara yansuru, right? Qatala yaqtulu, sajada yasjudu. These are three main examples of the bab nasara. Then we have the other bab, which is jalasa yajlisu, daraba yadribu, and ghasala yaghsilu. So you see, in this one we have a kasra in the ain kalima. We didn't say yaghsulu, yadrubu, yajlusu. We didn't say that. We said yajlisu, yadribu, yaghsilu. So this is called Bab Daraba. Bab Daraba Yadribu. Daraba. Yadribu. Ri. Yadribu. This is another type. This is another category. So then what we do? Number three, Zahaba yazhabu. Fataha yaftahu. Qara'a yaqra'u. Right? So this is the Bab Fataha yaftahu. Then we move on to Fahima, which is Fa'ila yafhamu. Right? Fahima yafhamu. Shariba yashrabu. Hafiza yahfazu. You see, in the Fail Mazi, first the variations were in the Fail Mudari. Now here we have got a variation in Fail Mazi. Fahima, Shariba, Hafiza, Sami'a, Sami'a, Yasma'u. Right? I have given you the full charts of the most frequently used verbs from different abwab. Okay, so please just have a look on them. I think that we have done this before in the other books, so I don't need to explain it more. As there is no rule to determine the group of a verb, the student should learn the group of each new verb he learns. All all good dictionaries, all good dictionaries mention this. While expressing a verb, usually both the Madi and the Mudare uh, are mentioned together. So when you say Kataba, you also say Yaktubu. Kataba Yaktubu is the name of the category. These categories are called Abwab. Okay, Abwab. If you ask the Arab for to write, you say Kataba Yaktubu. So these categories, they have used the word categories. Here, kahan gaya? Uh, categories. These categories are called Abwab, and every category has thousands, not thousands of root letters that fall in the same category. Okay, moving on. Point number two for this lesson is numbers from 21 to 30. The two parts of the numbers are joined by wow. For example, wahidun wa ishruna taliban. Note that the first part, these numbers has tanween. For example, wahidun wa ishruna, salasatun wa ishruna, arba'atun wa ishruna, tis'atun wa ishruna. The word isnatani, of course, has no tanween. The second point about the counts is wahidun and isnani are masculine with the masculine ma'adud. But the numbers from 3 to 9 are feminine. For example, wahidun wa ishruna rajulan, isnani wa ishruna rajulan, salasata wa ishruna rajulan. You see, now here the first part does not comply. Chiastic concord. Remember? So, the first part of the number will be feminine if the countable thing is uh, if the ma'dud is masculine. So salasatun wa ishruna rijalan, arba'atun wa ishruna rijalan, khamsatun wa ishruna rijalan, sittatun wa ishruna rijalan, and then uh, واحد وعشرون رجلا اثنان وعشرون رجلا ثلاثة وعشرون رجلا and then أربعة وعشرون رجلا خمسة وعشرون رجلا ستة وعشرون رجلا تسعة وعشرون رجلا. The first part will be feminine if the ma'dud is masculine. The ma'dud is singular and mansoob. Okay, the ma'dud is singular and mansoob. So when I say rijalan, then it was incorrect. That is why I reverted. So okay. At-tasi'atu illa rub'an. Quarter to 9. Illa literally means except. Note that the noun after illa is mansoob. Note also the following. الساعة الواحدة إلا 10 دقائق. 10 minutes to 9. 10 minutes to 1. The second one. الساعة الساعة الثانية إلا 5 دقائق. 5 minutes to 2 o'clock. الساعة الخامسة إلا دقيقة واحدة. Nah, illa daqiqatan, because after illa it is mansoob. So we say illa daqiqatan wahidatan. 1 minute to 5. الساعة الخامسة إلا دقيقة واحدة. 1 minute to 5. We have learned لعل in lesson 1. It has two meanings. These are I hope and I am afraid. لعله يرجع اليوم. The first is called at-taraji and the second is called al-ishfaq. Ishfaq. At-taraji and al-ishfaq. Acha, ishfaq, shafaqa, yashfaqu. Okay, darna. I hope and I am afraid. In the word لعله يرجع اليوم متأخرا, it is ishfaq. As it means I am afraid he will come back today later. Late today. The last point, number 5, baina means between. The noun following it is majroor because it is mudaf. For example, jalasa Hamidun baina Bilalin wa Faisalin. Hamid sat between Bilal and Faisal. So baina should be repeated with pronouns. For example, haza baini wa bainaka. It is between you and me. So literally it is between you and between me. See, baina is used twice. MashaAllah. The words, new words, دائما, always, أحيانا, sometimes, مرة أخرى, once again, عرض, 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 with, चौड़ाई, مسافة, distance, kilometer, centimeter, meter, عمل يعمل, عمل يعمل, ركع يركع, ركب يركب, فعل يفعل, سجد يسجد, مكتب, عامل, طول. طول means length. Moving on to the exercises. बस वो comprehension वाला, yes. التمارين, page number 97. أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية. لزيارة من, for seeing who, for seeing who. لزيارة من ذهب زكريا. لزيارة من ذهب زكريا, for to see. एक मिनट, जकरिया कहाँ गया था? या ذهب زكريا لزيارة, बताएं, आप बताएं. ذهب زكريا لزيارة حامد. لزيارة حامد. The first line. ذهب زكريا لزيارة حامد. Then متى ذهب, when did he go? بعد صلاة الفجر. Only this answer is also enough. Okay, بعد صلاة الفجر. That's also enough. But you can add to it ذهب زكريا بعد صلاة الفجر. Or you can say ذهب بعد صلاة الفجر. That's okay. Number three. أين أين يذهب حامد بعد صلاة الفجر? Where did Hamid go after the صلاة الفجر? ذهب إلى السوق. He asked his son Musa, and Musa replied, ذهب إلى السوق. He went to the market. He always goes to the market after the Fajr prayers. Question number four. متى يرجع من السوق? When he returns from the market. So متى يرجع من هناك؟ يرجع في الساعة الواحدة والنصف أو أو الثانية. This is the complete answer, okay? He comes at 1:30 or 2 o'clock. يرجع في الساعة الواحدة والنصف أو الثانية. Then متى يذهب إلى yeah. ماذا يفعل في البيت؟ घर पे क्या करते हैं? ماذا يفعل في البيت؟ आइए. ماذا يفعل في البيت؟ قرأ يقرأ الصحف ويسمع الأخبار من الإذاعة. वही काम करते हैं जो दुनिया में हर मर्द करता है. ठीक है, कहाँ आके घर पे टीवी देखते हैं और अखबार पढ़ते हैं, तो वो भी यही करते हैं. अच्छा. देन नंबर सिक्स. मता यज़हबु इलल मसना? फैक्ट्री पे कब जाते हैं? व्हेन डज ही गो टू हिज फैक्ट्री? सो मता यज़हबुल मसना. यज़हबु फी الساعة यज़हबु इलल मसना إلى المصنع في الساعة التاسعة والنصف. 9:30 जाते हैं. 9:30. So what do you include in this reply? You say يذهب إلى المصنع في الساعة التاسعة والنصف. Then next question is كم عاملا يعمل في مصنعه? How many workers in his مصنع factory? How many workers in his factory? You can trace the answer very easily. مصنعنا ليس بكبير يعمل فيه. يعمل فيه 125 عاملا ومهندسا. इन्होंने सिर्फ आमिलन का पूछा है, तो आप सिर्फ इतना भी बता सकते हैं. You can stop, finish here, or you can also include this part if you want to. Okay, because they have not asked about the muhandisan, so although muhandisan are also workers, ठीक है ना, white collar workers, but you can include it. Then question number 8. कम मुहंदिसन, अलग क्वेश्चन आ गया. यामलो फी मसनाइही, तो आप रिप्लाई करेंगे फी मसनाइही. फी मसनाइही यामला. अब ये सिखाया नहीं है. यामला मुहंदिसानी, राइट? So you can just say يعمل في مصنعه مهندسان. يعمل في فصله يعمل في مصنعه مهندسان. ओके. صحح ما يلي. ये मैं आप पे छोड़ता हूँ, प्लीज इसको आप लोग कीजिएगा. देन मूविंग टू تأمل الأمثلة الآتية. الماضي. ذهب علي إلى المدرسة أمس. Ali went to the school yesterday. المضارع. يذهب علي إلى المدرسة كل يوم. يذهب علي إلى المدرسة كل يوم. Ali goes to the school every day. So Ali goes to the school, right? For a fi'l mudari, you can have one of the three translations. Ali goes, Ali is going, Ali will go. So how do you figure out which translation is the correct one? You translate it according to the context. The fi'l mudare, for fi'l mudare, the word will be the same, but you have to figure out the context. So if it is saying every day, then you translate it, he goes. He goes every day. And then قرأ إسماعيل القرآن. Ismail read the Quran. يقرأ إسماعيل القرآن بعد صلاة الفجر كل يوم, every day. Number three, غسل الرجل سيارته. The man washed his car. Washed. Ed. Then the other sentence in the mudari, يغسل. يغسل الرجل سيارته كل أسبوع. He washes, the man washes his car. The man washes his car every week. تأمل الأمثلة. تأمل الأمثلة واكتب مضارع الأفعال. مضارع الأفعال الآتية. مضارع लिखें. Easy. बिल्कुल easy. كتب يكتب دخل يدخل. देखो كتب يكتب دخل يدخل, same pattern. ضم on خا. خرج يخرج. سجد يسجد. أكل يأكل. قتل يقتل. Now this was one category. This was the first bab, which is called Bab Nasara. Bab Nasara Yansuru. The name of this category is Nasara Yansuru. The second category, Jalasa Yajlisu. Ghasala Yaghsilu. Raja'a Yarji'u. Nazala Yanzilu. Kasara Yaksiru. Daraba Yadribu. This category is called the category of Daraba Yadribu. And the tartib is very special here. The one most frequently used is this one, Nasara Yansuru. This one. Kataba Yaktubu. This bab is used most of the time. Around 60% of the af'al are in this bab. Then Jalasa Yajlisu. It covers around 15% of the Arabic verbs. Jalasa Yajlisu, the Arabic verbs fall in this category. Then we have the third category, Zahaba Yazahabu. Raka'a yarka'u. Rafa'a yarfa'u. Fa'ala yaf'alu. Sa'ala yas'alu. Fataha yaftahu. This category is called Fataha yaftahu. Fataha yaftahu. Right? This is the third category, 15% here. Of all the Arabic verbs, 60% are from this category, 15% are from this category, 15% are from this category, and 10% are from this category. And then the other abwab are from like 60, 70, 80, 90. Nah, galat ho gaya na. Like 5% here, and another 5% in the other abwab. Or maybe it is more than 5%, right? These are not exact figures. Of course, I'm not ChatGPT, but the thing is that tentatively, the most frequently used one is the first one, kataba yaktubu. Okay, nasara yansuru. The second one is jalasa yajlisu and zahaba yazhabu. The third one is sami'a yasma'u, and all the others like hasiba yahsibu and karuma yakrumu. There are other abwabs, two more abwabs. You can also write them if you want to. Hasiba yahsibu. In that bab, both the mazi and mudare have the kasra. Hasiba yahsibu. Now, there is an amazing thing about this word hasiba. Sometimes it is used hasiba yahsibu. Sometimes it is used hasiba yahsabu. In both the ways it is used. Okay. So it is very rare, like there is rare use, so we don't discuss it right now. Okay, now أكمل الجمل الآتية. Let me check how many exercises. Oh, we have more than enough. أكمل جمل الآتية. أكمل الجمل الآتية بوضع فعل مضارع مناسب في الفراغ. في الفراغ. داش أبي إلى السوق كل صباح. every day. كل صباح every day. يذهب. يذهب أبي إلى السوق كل صباح. متى داش أبوك من المصنع. متى يرجع. يرجع أبوك. when will your father return من المصنع. داش أحمد القهوة. شرب. नहीं अब फेल मुजारे डालना है तो शरीबा नहीं. यशरबु. यशरबु. just a second now. okay. यशरबु. يشرب. يشرب أحمد القهوة ويشرب يوسف الشاي. so the same will be يشرب. next one. أخي. أخي داش الصحفة. أخي يقرأ. أخي يقرأ الصحف. बहुत कम हो गया. أخي يقرأ الصحف. أخي يقرأ الصحف وداش الأخبار من الإذاعة ويسمع. يسمع. أخي يقرأ الصحف ويسمع الأخبار من الإذاعة كل صباح. نمبر 5. داش المدرس على السبورة. يكتب المدرس على السبورة. Now here they have told us to use the فعل المضارع. That is why we are using فعل المضارع. Otherwise in the فعل الماضي it was also correct. كتب المدرس على السبورة was also correct. But here they have told us to use فعل المضارع. داش هشام وجهه بالصابون. يغسل. يغسل. يغسل هشام. يغسل هشام وجهه بالصابون. نمبر 7. داش المدير من المدرسة في الساعة الثانية. داش المدير من المدرسة. क्या होगा यहाँ. داش المدير من المدرسة. يخرج المدير. يخرج भी लिख सकते हैं. यखरुजु ही लिख सकते हैं. यदखुलु नहीं लिख सकते क्योंकि यदखुलु अगर लिखेंगे तो फिर मिनल मदरसते नहीं होगा, फिर फिल मदरसते होगा. ठीक है ना. अगर हम लिखें यखरुजु. 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 if we say यखरुजु then the sentence fits incorrect. If we say yadkhulu then this should have been fil madrasati, right? So the correct word is yakhruju. Yakhruju. Number 6. اقرأ ما يلي. 21 طالبا. 22 طالبا. 23 طالبا. 24 طالبا. 25 طالبا. ستة وعشرون طالبا، سبعة وعشرون طالبا، ثمانية وعشرون طالبا، and then تسعة وعشرون طالبا, and then ثلاثون طالبا. Question number 7. اقرأ ما يلي. لم ثم اكتبه مع كتابة الأرقام الواردة فيه بالحروف. अब इसको आप करने की कोशिश कीजिएगा, ठीक है. And then مبكرا ومتأخرا. تأمل ما يلي. مبكرا जल्दी, متأخرا देर से, right. ذهبت إلى المدرسة اليوم مبكرا. I went to the school early today. ورجعت إلى البيت متأخرا, and I came back to my home, and I returned to my home late. Number 2. ذهبت الطبيبة اليوم إلى المستشفى مبكرة. The doctor went today to the hospital earlier. Question number 9. كون جملا مستعملا لكلمات الآتية. Make sentences. دائما, أحيانا, متأخرا, مرة أخرى. I'll just tell you the meanings. Easy. ठीक है? I'll just tell you the meanings and you can make sentences. First make a sentence in English, then translate it into Arabic. Very easy, but you have to write it down. Don't try to do mind maths, okay? Don't try to do mind maths, otherwise there will be mistakes. So try to write it down, write the sentence in English, and then translate it into Arabic. It would be easy. Da'iman means always. Ahyanan means sometimes. Mutaakhiran means late. Marathon ukhra means once again, another time. Marathon ukhra also means another time, right? Another time. So there are two meanings, right? Once again and another time. We will discuss it once again, or we will discuss it another time. Like we will discuss it later. Both the meanings are correct for this marathon ukhra. Sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa alihi tahirin. Alhamdulillah, we have finished the complete lesson. Tomorrow, inshallah, it would be the students' turn to translate and tell about the tarakib and the exercises. If you have any questions, you can, inshallah, forward those questions to WhatsApp and I'll reply as soon as possible. Inshallah, see you next time. Fi amanillah.